and I want to ask you a bit about this. Is this a kind of targeted marketing as well? In other words, we heard the pastor there say, okay, part of this is hearkening back to the moment of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King and the Civil Rights Movement and the notion of a divinely inspired social political movement. Does that resonate differently for African Americans than even, for example, for Latinos who may be in a Catholic tradition?
Well, I think that bringing it back to Martin Luther King is so important because it reminds us of something that we've forgotten. We have forgotten that African Americans used to vote Republican and Democratic. We now assume that they always vote Democratic, and especially in the age of Obama, we think they vote Democratic out of racial loyalty. No. Right. We need to stop and back up. In 1960, when Richard Nixon ran against John F. Kennedy, Nixon took 26% of the black vote. In 1963, the Republicans decided that they would try and win white votes by appealing to racial anxiety, and the next year, 0% of African Americans voted Republican. So what we're living with now is a 50-year legacy in which Democrats can count on black votes precisely because Republicans are using fear of blackness to win white votes. So when we have these conversations about Democrats and the black vote, we also ought to be having a conversation about why it is that race is so central, that our politics are so polarized, that our parties are racially identifiable. That's not accident.